Yeah.
Oh, there he is. It sounds noisy. Where are you?
I'm in Publix, you know.
Oh my God! Listen, man. You know we're calling. Why can't you just head home and then hit Publix afterwards? You fat fuck.
Because food needs to be consumed at some point.
After the podcast, after the time we scheduled. This is embarrassing. You're gonna have bad audio for Billy Fives, who we told we were gonna call at 6. This is a disaster. You're running the risk of getting your ass kicked, even without a match.
Listen, let me just get the ice cream I need.
You fat piece of shit! You don't need no ice cream. Get out of there. Get out before your nipples freeze off.
Have you seen the flavors they've got these days?
No, I don't peruse.
You don't peruse the ice cream section?
I'm not
who are you?
I'm not an ice cream aficionado. I'm not an ice cream guy.
Jesus, you'll go through the popcorn aisle, but not the ice cream aisle?
Yeah, I'm not a cold food person, to be honest.
I mean, the flavors they've got are just it's immaculate. Like, I don't even know some of these flavors they've put together here. It's like, who created this? Willy Wonka?
I don't know. Fatty Wonka, I guess.
It's, you know what? It's so overwhelming to the point where the ice cream section now goes like 15 to 20 doors deep on the ice cream. I don't even know what to pick.
It's, you know what? It's like the old days when you went to the video store, you went to the adult section, and there were too many options, and you couldn't pick one.
Well, video stores and me being an adult never happened at the same time, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
Blockbuster closed before I was 18, I think.
No, you're 40 years old. What are you talking about? Now you're just
Blockbuster hasn't been in business in what? How long?
Now you're just fucking lying. Now you're just lying.
Oh, no. Who went to the adult store and rented adult videos?
Who went? I didn't say I went to the adult store, but the local videos. Okay, the local video stores where you used to rent your videos, not Blockbuster, obviously, because they were a publicly traded company, so they didn't have porn. But like the locals, the local mom and pop shops used to have these rooms where you could rent adult videos. And there was usually just the typical beaded curtain kind of deal going on. And you would take your hands and you would part the curtain. And when you were a little kid, you try and get the peek ski. But when you put your hands together like you're praying, and then you would put them through the curtain and part the curtain. Like I don't know if you ever saw Gary Oldman in The Professional, but he did that once in that. And then it was a plethora of videotape box art of all these pornos, and you'd be looking at the backs, you'd be looking to see who's in them, and there was just too many options to settle on one or two to rent. It became like you'd be in there for an hour. It's almost like when you're on Netflix and you're just shopping around for an hour before you settle on something, and by then you have fallen asleep because you've already been on Netflix for an hour. But you haven't watched anything. That's all I'm saying.
Did you hear what I said, though?
No. What did you say?
Thank God for the internet.
Thank God for the internet. Yeah. Well, but the internet has its own porn selection problems. May I tell you? Now instead of not be able to decide on which 2 or 3 you're going to rent, you could if you have the time, you could watch everything. So the problem is now you go on to like a Pornhub, and I'm still shopping for 2 hours before I get down to what I'm doing. I'm just opening them up in individual tabs, and then I'm working my way. Then I have once I got a good 30 to 45 or maybe even 50 tabs open, then I'm working my way through them rapid pace. And if I get bored, on to the next one. Fast forwarding through the scene, on to the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Right, and you don't have to rent anything. It's quick. It's easy.
It is quick, but it's not quick because you're still shopping for an hour and a half. Is my point, which gets back to the ice cream. You're standing in front of the fucking window. You're only going to buy one fucking thing of ice cream, but you can't decide because there's too many good selections. It's all boils back to porn is what I'm saying.
So what I'm doing right now is I've made my way up and down the track 6 or 7 times with no choice because I don't know what to get. There's too many choices. There's just too many.
Well,
and not only is there too many choices, there's too many brands.
In your state of self-abuse and general disrepair, you should just get whatever seems the least healthy and most disgusting. I'm
thinking a nice chocolate peanut butter.
Just wave.
Or do I go?
Wave the white flag. Whatever has the most shit in it. you know, and still be called ice cream.
Right.
Like what's the kitchen sink one by Ben and Jerry?
But I'm in the Ben and Jerry section now. I've made my way into the Ben and Jerry section. They're about 12 doors deep.
Chunky Monkey or everything but the sink.
We've got the cannoli. We've got the Netflix and chill.
I don't even know what that is.
The American Dream. We've got Gimme S'mores. I mean, even their selection is, there's 40 ice creams to choose from.
Yeah, it's obscene. You know what's funny? My uncle, years ago, owned a Haagen-Dazs shop. He was a franchisor, had a franchise, however you want to say it.
Right.
So every time we went to his house in New Jersey, he had one of those big freezer chests, like one you could hide, like you could probably store 10 dead bodies in. And he had, it was full of containers of ice cream.
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
My brother worked for him for a summer up there, working the ice cream shop. Let's just say he didn't come back slimmer than when he left.
They're like, the profits this summer were down. Wonder why.
He goes down because my brother's a pig and doesn't clean up by himself. And there's just a trail of fucking dead soldiers of empty containers all over the place.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Follow the trail of ants to under my brother's bed where there's like 20 things of ice cream.
Oh, that's funny. And okay, so during this whole scene here, my headphone died, and when it died, it went to speakerphone as you yelled out porn in Publix. By the way, I just want you to know that.
That's fantastic.
So I also was not in the aisle by myself when that happened. So I've vacated the aisle and went to another aisle because I'm embarrassed that yelled porn while it was on.
Not only did someone hear the word porn come out of your phone, but it was another man's voice.
Yes, because when the phone died, or the headphone died and it went to speakerphone, it literally went on and you just said porn. That's all that came out. It was just the word. And it was loud and everybody stared at me and I acted like nothing happened. I put my other headphone in. I kept looking at the ice cream as if the two people next to me with the child and the
la-di-da, nothing to see here.
Well, it's funny because the person to the left of me had a child with her, and the guy to the right was an old man, and his shirt said "Grumpy Old Man Club." That's what it said. So I think he was okay. He gave me like the thumbs up, and she was like, looked at me. And now I'm in a different aisle because I'm embarrassed. But I've got to go back and get my ice cream now. I'm just waiting for them to leave the scene before I go back.
You never know. You never know with those old guys. Some of them like to go to the library and use the free internet to watch porn in the library.
Do they really do that?
I have on many occasions seen a video of someone recording a guy, a distance away, and you look like it's recording from a distance over his shoulder, and he's just watching porn in a public place. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But whether it's an airplane, a bus, the library, I've seen a bunch of those. Hey, sometimes you gotta get your free internet where you get your free internet.
Right. Jesus, talk about getting on a watch list.
Exactly. Yeah. So, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Are we calling them?
We have to. It's almost 6:00. Well, I don't want to be late.
Why don't you tell everybody what we're doing first so they understand?
Okay. Well, do you have anything negative you want to say about Billy? Get it in before since he'll be on
this.
Well, here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. Because he's going to be on this, he's not going to listen to it. So you might as well speak your mind.
Don't set me up.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
So apparently this whole popcorn controversy, right. And we'll get into Miss Butt Chug later or whatever it's called. She also made a video, but apparently Billy sent us a group text today, you and me, that he hunted down the popcorn and sent a picture of it, and along with the picture, it said, "This shit better be good." And then, of course, because you're a coward, you're a lily-livered yellow son of a gun, you said, "Blame Ben if it's not." And then, I hadn't seen any of this yet. You, called me,
right.
And you're like, "Oh, Billy's going to kick your ass if this popcorn's not any good." And I'm like, I hadn't seen the thing yet. So then you smartened me up to it. So I went and I commented. I just said I'm feeling confident in that we'd call him for his opinion at 6. So now that it's 6.
Oh, but he texted you back after that.
Yeah, he said, you better hope it's good. Otherwise, you gave me bad intel and delayed my La Tub time. And La Tub is the name of a burger joint he goes to all the time. I think we have never like really made that clear. So when we refer to La Tub, it's a bar and burger place where he is apparently royalty, and they basically give him the Norm at Cheers treatment when he walks in the door.
Right.
So, I'm going to give him a call right now. And we're going to get his opinion on the popcorn, on you.
Whoa. This is a popcorn podcast. This has nothing to do with me.
Is this the Popcast? Okay, I'm going to call him now. Which means I think I cut you off for a minute. But let's see here. Let's see if he answers. Let's see if he answers. It would be funny if he didn't answer.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Fives, how are you doing? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, there you are.
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey, you sound very excited. You sound like you're.
Oh yeah, good times.
You sound energetic and.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm hoping he's not excited because the popcorn was awful.
No, you know what's funny? The bag is in front of me right now. I have not tried it. I figured it was better if I tried it on the podcast.
You are
going to hear me open the bag.
This is a true entertainer. This man understands showbiz right here. And
I know how to work the crowd, baby.
You do. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
I'm all about the performance.
AJ really thinks this is like a great offense, and if you don't like the popcorn, that I deserve an ass kicking for it. I'm like, it's just a bag of goddamn popcorn. But I'm feeling confident. I think you're going to enjoy it.
All right, so I'm going to crack the bag and I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
When I'm done, and I'm done with this podcast, I'm either going to La Tub or I'm coming to your house, Temple, to kick your ass.
Yes!
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, now I'm a little nervous.
I'm kind of hoping it tastes like shit, like that fucking stupid cracker you gave me the one time.
Oh, the stupid cracker.
You
mean the ghost pepper? The ghost pepper chip? Yes,
the
cracker.
The shit that fucking almost made me lose an eye.
We almost killed him twice that night, people.
Was it twice? The ghost pepper didn't almost kill me. The joke when I choked on that shit, that one, and I fucking farted a couple times. That one almost got me. The ghost pepper just fucked my ass. Now the ghost pepper almost killed the Vandals because they were the ones bent over the sink, fucking dry heaving.
They were crying. They were dry heaving. They were putting their heads under the faucet. It was embarrassing.
I think it was like pulling pizza crust out of the garbage to eat it just for something to soak that shit up. It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. As a man in the room with
I'm trying to think. The joke where I started laughing and I farted for you guys, that was number one. What was the second time you almost killed me?
I don't even remember now. I think I have to refer back to the podcast. But I know that there were two maybe.
Yeah, there were two incidents. I mean, I know the shit in my eye, but the pepper thing didn't even get me that bad. It more bothered because I went, took a pee, washed my hands, and I'm like, oh, I'm safe. I touched my fucking eye like a dumbass. But then you and I were sitting there watching those two schmoes stand over the sink, shoveling water in the sink, wolfing down pizza like they were going to die.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a bowl in front of me.
Well, okay,
I got some popcorn here. I'm shaking it. You got sound effects and everything.
Oh, my God.
All right, here we go.
I'm feeling good.
So, feel good.
It doesn't taste anything like the original glazed.
Nothing like
it. Tastes like a fucking cereal.
Well, it's not supposed to taste like a donut. It's popcorn.
It's supposed to taste like a donut. That's what it says.
It's supposed to taste like...
No. It's supposed to have the glaze of the donut. I don't taste that. I don't remember what it was, man, because I haven't had cereal in my house since the kids were young, but this tastes like a cereal they used to eat. It's not bad. I mean, it's good popcorn.
There you go.
But it's nothing like
going
to a Krispy Kreme and putting that shit in my mouth and having that shit melt in my mouth.
Right. It doesn't taste like Krispy Kreme.
No.
But it tastes.
It's funny because.
But it tastes good.
It's good popcorn.
There we go.
You're
right.
okay. I'm going to look up.
I'm going to
look up. But it's Madison comes walking out of her bedroom, and she looks in the kitchen and she goes, "Is that Krispy Kreme smart food shit?" And I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Man, I wanted to try that." She's like, "AJ's been promoting you on, I don't know, whatever, one of the 54 social medias you're on." And I go, "Yeah, that's the reason I tried it, because Temples and freaking Janaza were talking about this shit." And she's like, so I was like, "Go ahead and try it." But she never opened the bag, and then she left to go have dinner. So the bag was fresh. It was brand new. And yeah, it is. It's man, when Madison gets home, I'm going to tell her to try it. It's a cereal that they used to eat as a kid is what it tastes like.
I'll take it. It's a win for me.
Man, I was hoping you would get your ass kicked today.
Nope, that's only reserved for you now, Janazo.
When are we getting that? We seem to be having a up in the air with these dates.
Well, I gave AJ the intel yesterday.
Oh, someone's been withholding.
Yeah. No, let me pour this shit back in the bag because I don't eat that much. I'm not like you guys. I may drink a lot, but I don't eat a lot. Dave's partner and him, I don't know, his partner flaked out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Dave's now at another school training. I was just texting with him. He was showing me the location of the school, and I was like, "Yeah, that's out of my comfort zone, man. I don't travel more than like 5 miles from my house, unless it's to go to a match and beat up Janazo."
Right.
Then
you'll fly anywhere.
Yeah, for that, yeah, I'm looking up, round trip tickets to Atlanta.
Oh, come on.
Because I know Temples will give me your address in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, I got it. I'll put it out in the air right now. Give it to everyone, so everyone can be there for it.
Listen, I'm just glad I got more info out of Billy about the situation than Blake. Who was who gave us half information leading into yesterday when I talked to Billy.
Yeah,
I don't know where Blake would even get any intel because, I don't know. He's with the CCW guys now. I know they had inquired about buying some of the equipment. The funny part is the guy they have reach out to Dave. The CCW. Of course, I mean the first thing they want to do is hire Dave to come in and be a trainer because who wouldn't? The guy's phenomenal.
Right.
But who do they have reach out to Dave and say, "Hey, let's have a meeting"? Take a guess. A freaking wild guess.
I can't even imagine. I don't know.
Pick the stupidest fucking person in South Florida wrestling through the entire history that's done nothing but try to get in over and over and over and over again. And the couple times he's gotten kicked the fuck out.
I want to say like a Lou Spector.
Exactly.
Oh!
No way. No. Oh, my God. No
they have that fucking schmuck reach out to Dave. And Dave tells me, I'm like, "Brother, you're going to do whatever's best for you." I said, "But any company that sends Lou Spector to talk to me can kiss my ass for the next 100 years."
That's dumb. Why would they do that?
I don't even know who's involved there anymore. I know Dan's there. Bruno's gone. I know that. He's up in like Orlando or something, runs a car dealership. Pablo, I think they shipped off to Tennessee or some shit. They're running a company up there.
Babu's gone.
Yeah.
He's not gone. I mean, they own the company in Tennessee, so he's running for them up there. He's still affiliated. Other than that, I really don't know who's involved. Once CCW started, I went to one show because the girls wanted to go way back. And I think Hassan was on a bunch of the boys from, because I wasn't out of the business that long at that point. Out of the business, like traveling full time. I still did my little fucking shots here and there. Janazo's sweating one of them. But so I showed up to one when Bruno was still involved, and I see him, and it's his building, it's his thing, and anybody that knows I couldn't stand that son of a bitch. And so he sees me, so it's his building, so I give him a head nod. I'm respectful in somebody's house, and he kind of looks and he wanders off, and he sends Dave Johnson out from the back and goes, and like I'm talking to the boys, and Dave leans in and is like, "Hey, Bruno wants to talk to you in the office." And me and Dave were cool, but I just had to do it, man. I'm like, "Really?" So I say it loud. I go, "Dave," "You're Bruno Sassy's bitch now. He's not fucking man enough to talk to me out here. He sends this little bitch out to come fucking ask if I'll come in the office." I go, tell him to fuck off. And I just sat there talking to the boys, waiting for, I don't know, whoever, the police or whoever to come and say, yeah, you have to leave. Never fucking happened. My girls went up. We went up in the stands and watched their shitty fucking show and moved on from there. That's gotta be shoot, man. I mean, we're talking about girls when they would actually go to a wrestling show with me. So this is 10, 12 years ago.
Long time ago.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Well, yeah, no, Janazo, I gave him the intel. So him and his partner had a little falling out, whatever. And then his partner reached out, like, undercover, trying to talk to somebody that owns a school down here about maybe buying it. And, I mean, listen, telephone, television, tell a wrestler, the news is going to spread.
Right.
So, of course, Dave finds out, and he, you know, Dave, he walks into the school, and he loves those kids, and he tells them, look, I'm done with this school. You guys can follow me somewhere else, or you can stay here, whatever you think is best for you. And obviously, all of them were like, all right, peace, we're out. And that was it. So
that was the end of that school.
From there,
yeah.
So right now, there's, I don't know, supposedly the guy that was looking to buy it didn't buy it, but they sold all the equipment to somebody else. Whatever, man.
Wow.
Wherever Dave's at, I'll show up once in a blue moon. But if it's not close to my house, it'll be, you know, very few blue moons.
Right.
I'm just glad we got the intel, you know, the real inside info.
Well, yeah,
Chadwick info.
I just meant more like, are we back to looking for a date to actually have this match?
Well, this school does shows. Dave's gonna get in and figure it out, and we'll go from there.
Right. Okay.
And once he's there and established and doing whatever, like the show that the GWA Gangrel's, the old one, was supposed to have in Cluison this weekend, they're still doing it. I think they're doing it under the new company's name, or I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. So Dave still has his, you know, hookups and shit, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll let that shit shake out. I don't really know the owner of that company very well. I met him once when he showed up to Dave's school, shook his hand, you know, hello, good to meet you, and went about my business.
Well,
Chadwick, I mean, I don't fault Chadwick. I don't know where he would have gotten his intel, because he doesn't really have anybody on the inside.
I'm sure I'm sure he knows some of the people, like, even if they're just the students who maybe amongst themselves have, like, been discussing this or whatever. I assume there's some grapevine that, you know, he played the telephone game with, you know.
I don't know how
what I got out of all this.
Dave's students are loyal as shit, dude.
Yeah.
So, you know, they may have given Blake some, you know, just the real rough outside stuff, not lied to him.
Right. No, I understand.
But just been like, no, here, you know, here's A, B, C, while there's, you know, A through Z steps. So, you know, I don't think he had great info.
Plus, everything was kind of like still happening, you know, so no one had no one had a story. Yeah. You know.
Today's Thursday, so this was a week ago yesterday.
Yeah.
That Dave actually walked in and told all the students. So it's, you know, it's a brand new story, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what I got out of this whole thing is so we're not having a match, right? If we do, it's not going to be until later on. Later on.
What did I tell you?
2022.
I will come to your house and beat your ass in the yard.
I think this is going to end up being.
Will live stream that shit, no problem.
I think I would put the money in to make this a cinematic classic. We will. I'll bring 3 cameras, some extra people. We'll make this better than a fight at the Hardy compound.
Hey, Janazo's like a what's that shit where you're popular online, whatever that crap is.
I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer.
There you go. If you're influencing people, that explains all the fat fucks I see walking around. But whatever. You're an influencer.
Oh, my God.
This shit.
Jesus.
Explains the long lines I see at fucking Taco Bell and Popeyes and shit.
Jesus.
Oh, this is great.
Good Lord.
Oh, my God.
AJ knows I love him. My wrestling
man.
I don't want. Listen, we can't have too much professed admiration for each other. We need to keep a little animosity going on this podcast.
AJ 100% knows he's my wrestling son. I love him. He also 100% knows I will beat the shit out of him.
There we go.
I do know this. I do know. I understand this. This would happen.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sure he told the story about how I wrapped a chair around his head. And
I fully understand.
Same time I was getting him booked all over the place. I wrapped the fucking chair around his head. No problem.
Yep. Nope. I get it. I understand.
It's a little give, a little take. I mean, yeah.
Note taken.
There you go. In fact, hey, AJ and I already made plans when he comes down. What is it? 2 weekends from now, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, 2 weekends from now. We're going out Friday night.
He made it sound like he's not sure he's coming now.
Just because I said he was going out with me? Fucker.
No. I just don't know if I want to get in a ring. That's my thing.
So don't get in a ring. Fuck it.
So don't get in a ring.
Right.
Yeah, and zero communication from J-Dog, by the way, at all. Zero. Like, I don't know anything. I only saw it because the internet said it. I have no idea what's going on. He's zero communication with me.
Well, you told me he's got you in with the two kids, O'Doyle and ERA, right?
Yeah, right.
Pull the vet card, man. I told you, just pull the vet card. I get in, I pull my card. I'm like, all right, boys, you do whatever you do. I'm going to beat the shit out of both. You get in and be like, I'm going to be the smart vet that rolls out to the front row.
Yeah.
And rolls in whenever I need to hit a spot and then roll the fuck back out again.
Right. And it will be rolling because I think that's all I can do right now is roll. So.
Well, you just got to make sure you let them know to have the bottom rope up kind of high.
I don't think he's made 1 ounce of effort. You know, when we started this podcast, you know where he answered the phone when he answered this podcast? He was in the ice cream aisle at Publix. Yes. Like 20 minutes ago. So I don't think he's made 1 ounce of effort towards being able to get into a ring and actually do anything other than stand there. He might be out of breath doing that. So
yeah, I screwed up telling him about October. So
yeah, you did.
Training.
You gave.
Like, I got time. I can say a fat bastard. It's cool.
I lifted weights
Doesn't
this
it
week.
suck to get out of bed and your fucking knees hurt? Just because they're working overtime to carry your ass?
Yeah, the knees, the back, the hips, the whole thing. Yeah.
Listen, hey, Ben, putting the kid over again, I'll beat the shit out of him. That's one of the best drop kicks I've ever seen in the business. What do you kick now? The knee tops?
Well, it's funny because ERA sends me a message and says, hey, we're working together. I can't wait for you to throw a whole bunch of drop kicks. I wrote him back. I said, I hate to tell you, kid, this isn't 1999. I can't throw a drop kick to save my life. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't wrestle anymore. I was like, I don't wrestle anymore. And he's like, oh.
That doesn't mean you can't be in shape.
I'm not in shape either.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Between the two of you, I'm going to be going out with that. They're going to sit there and I don't know if they're going to have enough bar room just for the three of us.
Yeah. We're going to need a table. The three of us are going to need a table for 5.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Fucking guys are pathetic.
All right, Billy. Well,
Pebbles, what the hell do you do? You talk enough shit about this guy. What do you do?
No, I'm in the same boat as him. I just don't challenge people to matches. I'm just smart enough not to challenge people to physical activity.
All right, It's my drinking time, boys.
All right, Billy.
Go have fun.
Thank you, Billy.
Janazo, I'll see you in a couple weeks, man. Don't sell me out. I don't care if you wrestle or not.
All right.
All right. Enjoy the popcorn.
All right. Yeah, thanks. Later.
All right.
Oh. Did he hang up?
I just...
There
what?
There you are. Okay.
I just put myself in really bad situations.
Always. You're always doing that.
Always.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
I feel vindicated because I didn't say it tastes exactly like a donut. It's impossible for popcorn to taste like a donut. They're made of like two different things on the periodic table. But I feel vindicated that everyone else seems to enjoy this popcorn a lot, including, what's her name? Kendra?
Yeah.
Yeah, she made a TikTok video basically saying that I'm right and you're wrong. She tasted the popcorn for the first time in the video, and her eyes widened like, in delight, and said it was delicious and that you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. So
I think she's wrong.
Well, I mean, you think a lot of things, and they're not, it doesn't mean.
But I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not what I thought it was going to be.
I think you're wrong. I think we need to just say you're wrong. I mean, Billy said you're wrong. She said you're wrong. I'm saying you're wrong. You're wrong. I haven't heard anyone that's taken your side of this is my point.
This is true. Nobody has taken my side.
Right. And it's not even that people would enjoy being contrary to you, because that doesn't really happen where people just want to do that. They want to have. Are you still in the grocery store? Have you been shopping for 30 minutes?
Literally 30 minutes. I got stuff everywhere.
30, probably longer because you're probably there a good 10 minutes before I called. You fat piece of shit.
I got cookies. I got pasta. I got peanut butter cup ice cream. I even got alcohol.
What is the thought process here?
There's zero thought process.
I mean,
right now. So, but listen,
were you fear shopping while Billy was on the phone? Was this some kind of like coping mechanism? I don't understand.
Right, I did buy no sugar added Skippy peanut butter.
Oh, well, there you go.
Aspect.
Just drink a diet soda with everything you bought there. You'll be fine. That'll cancel it all out.
This is bad. I also did buy a can of Heinz 57 beans with tomato sauce from the British section because apparently I have to try
beans and toast
on top of my toast.
Yeah, it's a very British thing. It's a British
thing. I mean, it's gonna happen.
If you've ever got one of those nice little continental breakfasts or an English breakfast, I guess, where it's got some like a fried egg and a sausage and a blood sausage and beans. The beans are very random. I don't understand them as a breakfast food, but
I don't get it either. Yeah. I don't understand why you would do that.
Okay. This beeping.
What is that? This is the beeping.
This is insane. You got a lot of fucking things. We're at I've
been here for a minute.
I mean, this is crazy. Is someone checking you out?
Oh, you need my ID?
Oh my God! Look at
this. Hey, gotta check the ID.
Alcohol.
For the alcohol.
Tell her you can't get this fat before you're 21. Right. This is more 21 years of growth around my middle here.
Okay. Yeah, this is bad news here.
How many bags of food did you just get?
Well, but I bought healthy English muffins. No sugar added peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Let's see, we got 2 bags, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 bags.
You fat piece of shit. And you're gonna go to Publix tomorrow too. I know you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, let me. I wanted to call you last night, and for 2 hours I kept checking to see if you were off of TikTok yet. You were on live on TikTok like forever.
I got it.
What the hell were you doing?
You too, thank you. What do you mean what I was doing? I was on live with Eric. He was over.
You two knuckle. I mean, you two aren't interesting enough to be on live for 2 hours.
2 hours. I don't even. We were trying food. We did food tasting.
Oh, okay.
We tried popcorn. We tried.
Yeah. Okay, I saw that. I saw when Emily wouldn't try it, and Eric was trying to no-sell it because he's your boy. But that doesn't count. That's when people are like visiting.
We got the other popcorn too. We broke out another popcorn.
Which popcorn?
A peanut butter chocolate popcorn.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad either.
It was actually better than the Krispy Kreme popcorn.
Calm down. Relax.
There's no calming down. It was better.
Relax. All right. Well, listen, you're way too noisy, and I think we got all of our business.
That's the cart. It's the cart. The cart's making noise. We're making our way to the car.
This is embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. You're so unprofessional.
It's fettuccine Alfredo night.
Oh my God, fettuccine Alfredo.
Right, and I didn't even buy I'm a little bougie today. Instead of buying the cheap 47-cent pasta, I went and bought fresh fettuccine. Fettuccine.
What 47-cent pasta is there?
Well, you know what I mean. What is fettuccine, like $1?
I don't know. I never get like the spaghetti length ones. I only get the stuff in the boxes. But it's $1.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like $1.50 something or $1.70, somewhere in that range.
I bought fresh pasta.
Oh, you went and got like stuff that's refrigerated.
Yeah, and it's fresh. It's like fresh made.
Yeah, well, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So
it wasn't made today, that's for sure.
I don't know when it was made, but it's not in the box.
Well, it had to get there in a truck. They don't make it on site. Yeah. All right. Well, you got anything else before you?
I think your phone is breaking up over there.
It's
what do you
not.
got going on?
It's not. It's your phone.
No, it is.
No, it's clear.
No. It's going. Blah, 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 blah. That's what you sound like.
I think that's just you tuning me out.
I think Billy sabotaged the line.
Yeah, maybe. I think you keep talking shit about Billy. I'll make sure he listens to the end of this. What else?
Why are you saying anything about him?
You're so nervous. So, I mean, you got anything else, or are we getting out of here? What are we doing here?
No, there's nothing. I mean, that was nice. We got a live popcorn tasting on the phone.
We did.
You didn't die. You didn't die today.
I mean,
that was a close call.
You were like, you pressured him into threatening my life. I feel like you set this up in your little texts and your.
No, I would never do
that. You tried to get it where, like, if he didn't like it, I'm like gonna get my ass kicked, and I'm like, it's like, I mean, like, how do we go from one to the other? This isn't like
that was all him on his own. I had nothing to do with that.
I think that was you.
I would never do that to you. Why would I ever do that to you?
You're laughing at it. I can hear your smile as you say that. You fuck.
Well, I told you, like, Billy is the most nicest, meanest guy ever. like in one sentence, he's like, no, he's like my wrestling son. The next sentence is like, but I'd still kick his throat off. Like, right. What? You're like, what?
Right.
Like, he's like, but I'd pick the pieces up and put it back together. Like, you're like, wait, what? No.
He's a complex man with layers. I mean,
right. Lots of layers. Right. Right.
Don't look at him cross-eyed, but he's also a good dad. I mean, what do you want from me?
Right. Well, all I know is I completed an entire public shopping spree while I was doing the podcast, and Billy was trying popcorn. Like,
shameful.
This is amazing. Shameful. I am not professional at all.
It's unprofessional, but it's also what a worker would do. Would be to, like, get your shopping in on the podcast where we have a guest in, so you don't have to carry half of a conversation. We've got someone else there to fill in for you. Well,
I shop, right?
Yeah,
it's so perfect.
Oh my god,
I got a lot done.
What a worker. All right, well,
but that's what happens.
Yeah, it is what happens. All right, this is what I'm stuck with, people. This is what I've hitched my wagon to. This fucking useless mule.
Useless mule. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. I feel like my ass kicking has been prolonged. Like, we may make it to 2022 before I have to face Billy.
Or it gets stepped up. All of a sudden, he's like, it's next
week,
buddy.
We can't. No, we can't have that. No, that cannot happen. I am so fat and out of shape.
Speaking of fat and out of shape, which ice cream did you settle on?
I went with a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay. Reese's.
But listen,
wait, is it Reese's,
what?
like, is the brand of the ice cream Reese's, or is it another brand that licensed Reese's?
It's Ben and Jerry's, but it says Reese's. It does say Reese's.
It's official, but it's official cups. It's the little ones, right? They're whole in there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This isn't my first day eating ice cream. I have a plan in my head already. As I was looking, I'm gonna cut up bananas, right? Put it in there with it, and a little whipped cream, and I got some sprinkles. This is what's gonna happen tonight.
I think you're overdoing it. I think peanut butter cups are.
I mean, is that not what I do with everything? I overdo it.
This is a fair point. I think we can close on on that. You have, I mean, you made your point. You are absolutely correct.
And can I just say,
yes.
Let's end it. We'll end it with this. Okay. Can I just say,
please?
We just got Billy on the podcast, on record, recording, tape, whatever you want to call it, say, oh, the night you almost killed me where I farted for you guys. He said, I farted for you guys. As if he almost died and farted for like, Billy's such a badass, he farted on purpose to make us laugh while he was dying. Did he just say that?
Mission accomplished. It fucking worked.
Right. You go back and listen. He said, I farted for you guys.
Well,
as if we should feel special.
He's not going to admit that it accidentally slipped out. I mean, that's not a man in full control. He's not going to give us that.
Accidents don't happen with Billy Fries. Everything's intentional.
Right.
Right.
Good. All right, buddy. This was a good one, even if it wasn't.
I got fettuccine to make.
Fettuccine al fatty. All right. Have fun there,
Goodbye.
you pig.
Bye.